I'm refilling the water bottle. Let's see how bad the kitchen has gotten.
Recording.
Oh,
Has
dear.
started.
That's fine. He's not in here anyways. Wait. Things have moved. People are in places they shouldn't be.
Oh god.
I guess you're still training. You're like here. I'll move you. Zan, he's like right here. Put him in the sacrifice chamber. Alright.
403 degrees Celsius.
Oh no.
I love what I just said. Just let's put Zam into the sacrifice chamber.
Oh dear. Well, let's see if we can hopefully get to you.
Negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit, really cold. 100 degrees Fahrenheit, really hot. Negative 100 degrees Celsius, I don't remember which. 100 degrees Celsius, dead.
Very hot.
Negative 100 degrees Kelvin, dead. 100 degrees Kelvin, dead.
Super dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've been pulverized.
welcome to Florida. Weather.
I think it was
way too
0
hot.
degrees
Way too
to 100
hot.
degrees.
0 degrees to 100 degrees Kelvin and you're just dead.
Either way, yep.
Yep.
I think 0 Kelvin is like
Like,
absolute 0.
Kelvin is like the largest version of temperature.
Yeah.
Kelvin's
So
usually
0
overused.
Kelvin is absolute 0.
The people
100
that-
Kelvin is like,
The people
I
that
forgot actually.
measure in the people that measure temperature in Fahrenheit. Big brain. The people that measure Fahrenheit. Measure temperature in Celsius. Bigger brain. The people that measure temperature using Kelvin. The biggest of brains.
Kelvin is only really used in scientific means. You do not use it in non-scientific. You don't use it in day-to-day life. You don't use that. It's illegitimate to do that. And secondly, I think 0 Kelvin. I don't think it's never cannot be reached. They've gotten really close. They got 0.100000001, something like that. But it gets funky. It gets real funky. I think I said this before. But when light gets to that stuff, that like light as an example, I think it starts becoming liquefied, and it gets really weird because it's really hard. I don't think it's possible to stop an atom from moving entirely.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
0
happens.
degrees Kelvin, absolute 0 is when all atoms stop moving.
Yeah, I don't think you can reach that. They've gotten really close, and I think an article I've read is that stuff gets weird at absolute 0. Light, I think, if I'm correct, from our science student, gets liquefied, becomes liquid, like kind of like liquid oxygen in that sense.
Oh, okay, but now knowing liquid oxygen exists, I want to drink it.
You'll die. Liquid oxygen burns when it touches you. It burns you. Hey, so when people go into the when you go into
It is lava, essentially.
Alright,
It's not
so
lava.
now everyone is here,
Nobody's pretty
and I am
close to
chowing down on my almonds. Yeah, almonds are literally the best thing ever.
make sure they're not bitter almonds.
What?
Make sure they're not bitter almonds.
They're not. They're regular roasted almonds.
Bacon flavored almonds are fucking disgusting. Change my mind.
I can't because I never had them.
Don't.
Who the fuck would make bacon flavored almonds?
You guys
Someone.
know the most American thing I've ever seen?
Alright, welcome to Session 7 of Driven to Ash. Hope everyone is having a great holiday season. It is 3 days till the New Year's. Pretty dope. Anyways,
Oh, shit, it is.
it is. We're almost there. We can do a Sunday session if you guys want to do a kick off the new year with a Session 8 of Driven to Ash, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm up for that.
I may not be busy. Also, my girlfriend's coming home tonight, so I'm gonna have to end the session early, unfortunately.
No worries.
I haven't seen her in a while. So, man, this music's too jazzy. I want to say last week, it was more than a week ago.
Like
Adventurers
2
find
weeks,
themselves,
three.
yeah. Adventurers find themselves split up with Vaughn the Drow disappearing
Temporarily named
for
Vaughn.
their eyes, temporarily named Vaughn, disappearing from their eyes, and going somewhere. While our adventurers continue their path to Nemrak, making it there, speaking with the mayor himself, and the mayor telling them that this is a safe place for them to stay. He's not going to turn them into the Clariness guards. And so they did some.
I
You what?
trust him.
He seems like a very trustworthy person. And so you guys went around, did some shopping, did some training. I think the Reborn is heading to the medical ward to help
Yep.
out.
Yep, he's helping out at the medical ward,
Indeed.
especially because he's more resistant to disease than normal people.
And so an old man stopped you all and had some interesting things to say, but he said meet you at the tavern at 11 a.m. The current time is... I actually didn't write that down. I think it's like 5 or 6. It's beginning to be sunset. So you still have a few more hours to do some things. But that's where we are currently. Also, I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge now because someone said it and announced it, but everyone knows that Vaughn has been captured. By...
What? None of us ever said that.
I
Yes.
did.
Natari did.
Oh.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit, where did I put my notes? Damn it. Fuck. I'll be right back.
Said that to others. Sorry, Menendez. Why was I saying Natai?
I'm not gonna say whether
Yeah,
whether that is
man.
or is not true, but it has been said that your friend was kidnapped. And that is where we left off last week.
Friend, he's barely even a colleague.
Nice.
And here we are, in the wonderful town of Nemrak, with 3 of our adventurers.
Indeed. Yeah, and I think we were debating. We're gonna debate on if we save this fool or not.
Fool, for all you know, I could be smarter than you.
My character said
You're a
yes,
fool for getting
we
captured.
should. My character said yes, we should. And Natari said no, we shouldn't.
Oh no, Nintari just said I'm not going. I don't care about these fucking food. I'm not going.
Or how did I? But yeah, and I was very neutral on the subject to getting stuff to actually, teleporting.
Oh. Those.
And I think
okay.
I think we got the stuff to do the teleporting.
To the teleportee.
So.
One sec, I'm twiddling with a map real quick.
Should I be moved over to like the other VC for the meantime?
Nah, that's fine. If we were to do it in person, we wouldn't be just telling people to step out of the room.
But I mean,
I mean, it doesn't really. It may not matter because you may just be in a bed.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright. Do you see it?
yeah.
Splendid. Alright, we can continue. My apologies. Sorry, I didn't mean to be facetious like that. I didn't make this map. Since my computer formatted, I lost a lot of my maps,
Oof.
so I had to just pull this one off from a friend,
No worries.
and it kind of works. But back to the main Nimrak map. What do you guys want to do with your evening? Would you like to explore the village some more? Or perhaps go to your inn and meditate or think back on some stuff?
I am helping out at the medical ward.
Splendid. Also, I hear myself through someone's mic.
I keep cleaning. 'Cause
Is that my problem?
That's his Gavin.
Gavin.
Yeah, it's Zan. Yeah, our friend
dare
here, Banana Man.
How dare you?
Banana!
Yeah.
Banana!
Potassium.
Dude, I want some more potassium.
Okay, I almost dropped a bunch of water on my phone book.
Why do you
That
have
would've
water
been
near your
rude.
comb?
Yeah, that was mine. That's what I was about to ask.
Anyways, yes, we can hear your mic plays our phone's voice.
What?
The voice of Squire comes through your mic.
Indeed. Am I loud?
You're clear.
I'm clear, but am I loud?
No.
Am I clear?
For
Yes.
me, not really. Yeah. For me, you're clear and not loud, but medium.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're loud and clear.
Yeah.
This mic is sensitive as hell and it doesn't even show my actual voice. I sound weird as hell in the videos.
Dude, apparently I sound like a girl through Discord.
Ugh. That's weird.
I know.
I don't. Well, it all depends.
Surprisingly.
It all depends on the microphone.
Surprisingly. That's only you guys thinking that. Do you sound
Yeah, I think I found great.
normal?
No.
You guys sound like yourselves.
Somebody at my school told me, like, I was in a voice call with them, and they told me I sounded like a girl. And people online with VR games say I'm using a voice changer even when I'm not.
Yeah, but that's people's opinions. They're completely incorrect because you sound normal. And so does Gavin.
We should probably go with the limited time we have, however.
Yes, we
Fair
must
enough.
continue.
However, in the meantime, I'm gonna do this and work on something in the background. Let me know, or just
for it.
undeafen me forcefully.
Will do. I don't think I can forcefully undeafen you, but there's a difference. Oh, he's already okay. Yeah, I can't. Very well. What do you guys choose to do?
Help with the medical bill.
I'm going to keep training.
You're going to just keep training. Okay. You're going to continue training with the elf monk? Why can I not select him?
He went home. Remember?
Yeah.
Squire. He went home.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, he went wayward. I guess Menendez will just watch you try to spar, and then if I'm still thinking about sparring you. Still thinking about it.
As Natari enters the medical ward, there are a few nurses running around, carrying potions, medical supplies, going from room to room and helping out the patients inside the ward. You hear one of the nurses running from one side to the other saying, this one's infection's getting really bad. Quick, get some antibiotics, please. Another nurse runs with some fluid in a flask towards that room.
This seems hectic as all hell.
It is quite hectic. You hear people moaning in pain as they are laying potentially on their deathbeds.
Are there any of them that are like to the point it seems they're dying?
They seem rough. They're pale. They're sweating. Looks of pain on their face, and they do not look like they're in good condition at all. There's 10 total rooms, and all but one is occupied by what appears to be a dying patient. Some of them are soldiers. Some are women, men, children.
Are there any that spare the dying work on?
Sorry.
Are there any that spare the dying would work on?
Throw a medical check or medicine check.
Skills.
See if you can tell that someone needs it.
That's a +7. 17.
Nice. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, you can tell that there's 4 rooms down to the left. There is a man who sounds like he's dying. His life is kind of being pulled away from him.
I am going to go over to that room, stand 30 feet, like exactly 30 feet away from him, and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Because Grave Domain clerics can do that from range.
As he's letting out the last breaths of his life, you cast Spare the Dying on him. And as he goes unconscious, the spell is successful, and he is stable, but still remains unconscious.
And
You're
then I'm gonna
contented
use
knowing
the-
that he is okay.
Almost didn't make it. I should probably ask if there are ways I can actually help out and not just be a stranger here.
What was that you said?
He's just he said there's probably a way I can he said I should ask if there's a way I can actually help out instead of just randomly being here. Like,
Well, the nurses are still running back and forth. Some are going to the main room to get more supplies and potions, and going to new rooms. One of the nurses is actually running by a room. She's holding a cold rag in one hand and a red substance in the other hand. You assume it's probably just a medical potion, or just a potion, a healing potion. And she runs by. She goes to the next room over, room number 5. And actually one of the nurses does acknowledge that you helped him out and says, "What is it you are doing with this patient?"
a simple spell. They're not conscious, but they're not going to die. At least not yet.
"Oh, spare the dying?" She seems to be aware of the spell you have casted.
Yes, exactly that.
"Oh, we could definitely use your help. Are you able to cast more of those?"
I can cast as many Spare the Dyings as necessary.
"Please,
I'm not
quick,
sure maybe we could keep using actual healing spells.
quick, come to this room, please. This woman is dying."
I just
And pulls
run
you
over
over.
there.
You just,
It's
okay.
fine.
She points you over to the second room on the right, where you see a woman, pale, just covered in sweat, and not making any reactions. It appears that she is about to die, and her child is there in the corner of the room, and with tears
There's
running
the
down his
room.
face.
Actually, I'm gonna use Healing Word.
Healing word.
Yeah. That's 1d4 plus 5. They heal 9 hit points.
You heal her for 9 hit points. Doesn't seem to have a huge effect, considering she appears to be unconscious. However, you see the color of her skin come back. The kid is confused and says, "What are you doing to my mommy?" with tears still running down his eyes.
It's a simple healing spell. I'm trying to help.
Are you gonna fix my mommy?
I'll do the best I can.
Thank you, mister. And the kid wipes away some of his tears and is looking a little happier. The nurse says, I don't know what you've done, but thank you. It seems to have helped her, at least bring back the color in her face. That nurse puts the cold rag over the woman.
Just in case, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
You can't spare the dying.
Just in case.
You do one more, you put your hands out and your hands kind of glow.
Precaution.
And this magical essence surrounds the woman. The kid sees it as if you're doing more to help her. And what was sobs and tears running down his face turns into a happy look of relief. As for Menendez and... I'm going to go back to Menendez and Udor. What are you guys doing?
I don't know what to do with him. I'm still pondering.
You're still pondering? You watch as the Goliath practices his punches against some timbers of wood sticking up, used as targets. Each fist trained and hitting perfectly in the middle of each board, some of them even breaking. Also, I'm going to go ahead.
As I'm doing this, my character just says, I still got it.
Still got it.
Instead, I know something we got. I probably should do. Stables. Are we able to buy? I'm gonna go ask. Is there a way to buy an actual horse here?
Perhaps. Yeah, you can. Most places will probably sell horses.
Maybe here. Something like I've seen stables through here. So, is there a place where I can buy a horse?
Yeah. Give me one sec. Pull that up. Also, before we do that, one sec. Natari, are you wearing the pendant?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll give you,
Wait. The magic one?
Yeah.
No, he's not wearing that.
Okay.
Give it to Menendez.
Stylish things like that will help give you some skill points towards charisma and persuasion, but only for skill checks. You can't use it as a spell saving throw. People who use charisma in that sense.
I wouldn't need that because I have 0 charisma.
I'm the one wearing it. I'm the charisma character, so it makes sense.
You're wearing it? Okay.
Because I think not me. I think I don't have the ring. I think our reborn friend has the ring, and I have the pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what does the ring
That
do?
makes sense. That makes sense.
The ring that you
okay,
have is called the Ring of Focus. And what it does is it increases your... What does it do? Sorry. It increases your spell saving DC by half, but decreases your health by half.
I thought that was the one I gave. I thought that was the pendant.
No, that was the...
The pendant is unable to be attuned or identified.
Oh, wait. Right. I think I gave him the ring and he still has the pendant.
You have the ring?
I know I didn't have the thing that halves my health.
Yeah.
So wait, then do I? I thought I only had the pendant. I guess I have both. I don't know why I have both, but I guess yeah, sure.
You're quite fashionable. You are drowning in the drip.
I ain't wearing the ring though. The ring is not on. I will say that. The pendant's on, but not the ring. I will say that. I know that.
He has +2 to do it. +2 style points.
+2 style points.
People-
Every style point you get gives you 1+ to charisma and persuasion. So be sure to keep track of it.
Please,
Persuasion.
Yeah.
People say they got a dream about it, but say that my fit is tight.
All right. Just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, you go to the stables, and this house is actually the owner of the stables. And you take a peek kind of behind the house and notice there are several horses within the stable. The doors are closed and no one appears to be out manning the stables, though. So you can look around, knock on the door.
Yeah, I was gonna go knock on the door, see like you don't go straight to the stables, you go to the thing next to the stables by the horse.
All right, knock on the
Yeah,
door.
knock on the door.
A few minutes pass. Well, maybe not minutes, but a few moments pass. You hear some footsteps, and the door opens. And you're greeted by a man of medium stature, wearing a green tunic, brown pants, no shoes, black hair, and a clean shaved face. And he looks at you and he says, may I help you?
Are you the? Do I buy? Can I buy horses from you? We're really doing a lot of venturing, so just wondering, can you buy horses?
I haven't sold a horse in quite some time, but if you have the coin, I can probably set part with one of these horses. What are you needing it for?
We're gonna be moving on foot for a while, and not while, but in long distances. So something that can move for a while, but also if you do get in a pinch, what will happen eventually? Everyone gets in a pinch once in a while. Can put the muscle to get the distance.
Very well. I can probably
Shut up, man.
help you out with that. Might I suggest, if you are to buy a horse, is it just you?
Yeah, for me, it's just for me.
Just for
I
you?
don't know.
Okay. Well, in that case, I could sell you a horse if you want to come over. He steps out and closes the door. If you want to follow me over to the other side of the house, I can show you the horses I have.
Yeah.
He begins
Sure.
walking along the outside of the house as you follow him to the stables. As you get closer, you see there are 6 total horses. There are 2 white ones, 1 kind of brown spotted one, and then 3 black horses, all in their own individual stable. I almost said cell. We have a few horses here, all trained to be ridden. Have you ever ridden a horse before?
Not necessarily, no. Not in a professional sense.
Well, I can show you. But yeah, is there any one of these lovely ladies that stick out for you?
I mean, what am I looking at? Type horses.
Yeah. They're just like normal horses. They stand about as tall as you. Fairly large. Well, yeah, they're pretty strong looking, good horses for riding. But it's just the colors that I kind of went over. You know, a couple white ones with very nice hair running down the backs of their neck, very fluffy tails. Just very clean looking horses.
I guess I'll go the white one to match my color. So.
White one? Alright, so you'd want to go with Cookie here.
Yeah.
She is quite
Cool.
a stallion, I must say. That,
I love the name.
Cookie. How does 50 gold sound?
Check my bag. Dion on the website different on the mobile, so is there money?
I know.
Inventory, here we are. Bit short on that. 35? Plus, hold on, I have something. 35 and a task of a favor of your choosing, of any sort done. Like a work done, severe, or minor.
Wait, say that one more time. You're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, it's like like 35 and a task, like a favor, like something that's super extreme or something simple. For example, I don't know, wanting to go into the forest to get, I don't know, a magical ring that's guarded by 3 different dragons, or attempt it. Or just simply go pick flowers.
I could do 35. Saddle not included. Those are quite
Yeah.
expensive, handmade from our finest leather shop. And why don't you pick the weeds in my garden and harvest some of the carrots?
Done deal.
Very well. He puts his hand out. I expect them all harvested and picked before the end of the night.
Try my best.
All right. Thank you very much. It's right over here. As you can tell, plenty of carrots to be harvested and plenty of weeds to keep you busy for the next several hours. But that should pay off the debts. You can keep some of the carrots for the horse. And that should do you quite nicely.
Alright, yeah, I got the means to do it. I got some natural means of cutting off big
Wait,
weeds.
so for the 3 of us, I'm doing the least physically demanding thing. Is that
Yes.
what I'm...
You've chosen the more mentally challenging thing.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just
Little
get
light.
haggling for a horse. So yeah.
All right.
I just realized Menendez is not only picking carrots and everything, but I am quite literally knocking on wood.
Literally knocking on wood. You've actually gathered a bit of an audience watching you just punch boards. They think the way you're hitting them is very entertaining. Some children, a couple father-looking figures standing above them. They're just enjoying the show.
Yeah, my character's fully focused, so he's just knocking these birds out on my lawn until he finally turns around. It's great to see a ton of people.
One of the guys looks like a kind of big lumberjack-looking dude. Says, "Can you break this?" and holds up a board. It just looks like a 1-inch kind of thick piece of
I am
lumber.
trying to check to see if I can actually break it.
Wait, shouldn't you use dexterity since that's what monks use for their punches?
Yeah, it should be dexterity.
Dexterity. Sorry, not.
Do you say yes or no? Because it looks like he's about to toss it.
I'm going to try it.
All right, he throws the board at you. Throw a dexterity saving throw, a DC of 10.
Nat 1. I suck.
Nat 1. You miss the board entirely and it hits your face. But miraculously, the board still breaks. Just from the sheer strength of it hitting your face. And the crowd goes wild. They're like, "What?" They think you intended to hit it with your face.
Safe, man.
It's still
Just play it off like you did. Just play it off.
my character.
Yeah, I definitely did that on purpose.
My character. Just freaking flexes his muscle saying meant to do it.
One of the people watching is this woman in a dress, and she's holding a watermelon, and she tosses it up with the intention of you to jump up and hit it.
Let me guess.
Do a
Dexterity.
do another dex save. This one will be a little easier. You just gotta jump up and hit it with some type of body part.
Yeah, it is. It is just like fruit, so it's not super hard to hit. I bet.
Yeah.
Well, not super
DC 6.
hard
22.
to crush.
22.
22. You jump up and you do like a spin kick
My character
before hitting it.
jumps up, does a freaking backflip, and kicks it with his foot.
The watermelon shatters and it showers some of the people watching in watermelon juice.
My character just is so easy.
Oh, it's like one of those flip.
What was that?
Oh no, it just reminds me of like from the Kung Fu Panda, one of those flips that you hit it with your heel instead of the actual like the toesy, but you flip and you hit it with the
Yeah.
palm of your feet. One of those
It
type of
shatters
kicks.
midair.
That's pretty much what it was. It was good. My character then says that was the helm's foot.
It appears the evening is being well spent. I never gave you guys any experience last session. So, through your training,
100.
they gave you 50. It was a very small amount.
Yeah, it was 100. I can remember that much. It might have been 50, and I just didn't hear you properly.
And so,
I don't.
through your full day of training in the training center, I'm going to go ahead and give you, instead of 500, I'm going to give you 300 experience. Menendez, with your back-breaking labor as you're continuously harvesting carrots and picking weeds, you have dirtied your clothing, but you have also gained 300 experience.
I thought I would like change it into common clothes. I want to pick in my my fine clothing. That wouldn't make sense.
I'm pretty sure you never changed. You just went straight to picking.
I guess so. Yeah, why not? Oh, straight to fitting, nice clothes. Get them all dirty.
Precisely.
No, I can just go to the bathhouse and just repeat
Yeah.
the process of cleaning all that stuff. No biggie.
Regardless, 300 experience added. And as for Natari, through helping out the medical ward and healing some of the patients, not all of them, but at least they're all stable now, you have also gained 300 experience. You guys
So,
have been doing this for
doing
some.
that-
What's up?
During that time, did I get like a mask or anything?
Like a
Or was
map?
I just running around? Yeah, or was I just running around with zero anything protecting me from the disease?
I mean, you got to keep in mind this is like in real world time. This is probably 600 to 1200 AD. Masks weren't a thing.
Got
Yeah,
it.
but, like,
Gloves weren't a
yeah,
thing. No one wore
plastic
gloves.
mask or
Got to a
anything?
corpse. Got to a corpse. I don't think
Mhm.
disease would affect you.
That and also none of the nurses were wearing gloves or masks or any of that. At most, they just wore an apron to keep blood from splattering on them.
Exactly my point. It's completely fine. God, I'm not wearing anything. Being in a corpse, it would be fine.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure my armor set comes with gloves. Not gloves.
Probably, but they'd be like leather gloves. They wouldn't be like, of course, medical gloves
Actually, if I check my... I'm wearing...
or plastic gloves. I mean,
You could
yeah,
just simply
it
add.
includes gauntlet.
gauntlets. Yeah, that wouldn't. I mean, that would not protect you.
You
you
could just
fight
simply. You could just simply, hey, can I borrow like some like plastic gloves? And that's probably
Not quite. I
that.
don't even think they would have plastic. They'd probably be using like leather.
But oh no, Menendez, you grab hold of a carrot, and it's really tough and struggling to come out of the ground. Roll a strength check.
Okay.
I'm actually going to recall
Yeah.
everyone else's. Cam, you get to keep your experience. I'm recalling everyone else's for the time being. But yeah, roll a strength check, DC 10.
6. Jeez, I have a -1 in it.
Wait. Jeez.
I am the one that's because I wouldn't just straight yank it. I would use technique. Like as an example.
At the exact same I feel.
The stable keep happens to step outside just as you're struggling on this, and try to pull up on the carrot and then fall backwards. And he begins laughing at your failure. He's like, "Oh, defeated by a tiny carrot. Let me show you how it's done." Reaches down with one hand and just yanks it out. A massive carrot comes out.
Okay, for one, that's a challenge. Okay, let me explain. I'm a technique guy. He does he plants his muscle. I'm not raw muscle. I am technique. I use spells and stuff.
Oh wait, this isn't the one you were pulling. This is it. And then he pulls out a very tiny carrot. It's like an inch long.
Okay.
Oh, damn!
Wait.
Throws the carrot at you.
Okay, that's all. Okay. So he just says, okay, I use technique, and if you can look at him, if you look at him, he's more of a linear, he's not a beefy Dragonborn. He says, I'm not a strong Terrorborn. I'm not made to crush skulls. I am made to implode people with magic.
Well, why don't you use some magic to pick these carrots?
I was. Because I was actually going to do
let's
that.
see it.
I can just soften the ground. And also I can just use my claws to go. It's simple technique. Just I have claws. Like he moves his little fingers and just simply, and I guess just soften the ground around something he needs to pull up. Say he softens the ground, moves it, ruffles it up so it's not so solid, and then I guess attempt to pull it.
Do
So he's basically.
a nature check.
Jeez,
Well,
nice today, Ken.
that was the DC I set.
Okay,
So you're
Okay.
successful.
that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
You pull the carrot out
yeah.
and he's like, all right. You're almost done. You're about halfway done. You have one more garden left. And the time is looking to be it's nighttime. There's some torches around lighting it up. So it's about 9 p.m. probably.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
As soon as it comes 9 p.m. and my cat sees that it's getting dark, he starts walking back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
that's
cunning
been a bit-
zebra.
Yeah. You can probably see him picking behind the house because he's practically behind the cutting zebra
Yeah.
because it's behind the garden. I just realized D&D Beyond, the add-on, it links your rolls from D&D Beyond to Roll20. It's really nice.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, do you not see it in Roll20?
Oh, I do. That's so cool. I was wondering why the rolls look different.
Yeah, it's like because it's an add-on for Chrome. You can go from D&D Beyond to this. So
That's
it's really
cool.
Yeah, that's really neat. That saves a bunch of time.
We're just rolling Roll20 and accept the shitty throws. I mean, it looks like you're getting shitty throws anyways.
Dude,
Anyway,
okay.
my character, as soon as he sees God,
An 8 and a 7.
as soon as he sees Menendez working on the garden, he just fixes his head around and says, "It's about."
It can save it saves me on time. He can see him like you can see him having his claws in the dirt, softening around the dirt. He's not directly pulling up. He's wrapping his arm around the vine, yanking it, using the vine itself, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can help. It can. I don't mind you helping.
So that was
But, walks over and starts plucking carrots.
Roll a strength check.
How was your sparring at the stuff? I heard of
these
someone.
dice. I ate these dice. I got
Oh my
them.
gosh.
Can I re-roll it?
You can use inspiration to re-roll it.
That
Yeah.
That inspiration.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have inspiration. I don't think
Yeah,
we
no,
ever
do
touched
that.
it.
No one
Yeah.
has yet.
But yeah, I guess it says I heard some commotion, a little bit of noise.
14.
14. All right, you begin plucking carrots like no other. Just double handing it, like 2 carrots in each hand, and you just like yank them all out. Not even breaking a sweat.
Like it just puts both of the carrots on his shoulders and says, well, that was fun.
You are a strong
Um,
dude.
Natari, roll. There's actually one of the patients who begins bleeding from his eyes. Looks like a very
Oh.
bad case. Roll a medicine
Ew.
check, Liam.
Not sound good. Bleeding from the eyes.
Bleeding from the eyes.
No, what did I miss?
Okay, well, there's a patient in the ward who's beginning to bleed from his eyes. Roll a medicine check.
9.
You don't know what is causing it, but it appeared to be most likely just the virus that people have been talking about. Where people
I cast
begin
Healing
bleeding.
Word.
Healing word. Alright, go ahead and cast that.
7 healing.
Man, you're getting good heals. Well, I guess it was only 2.
Pretty
You cast healing on him. The bleeding doesn't appear to stop. However, he has gained more hit points, whatever that means. But none of the nurses seem to be paying attention. He doesn't seem to be speaking either.
If I see any of the other nurses, I'm just gonna ask, you know what's causing this? Because I'm not a doctor.
One of the nurses do walk out, and you say that to her, and she says, "What?" Runs over and says, "Oh no!" and calls for the other nurse. And they both go in there. One's holding a rag and a potion, and they're both.
Is it part of that disease you mentioned?
Yes, this is exactly what's been happening to them, bleeding from
I
their
go
eyes
up-
and mouth. You what?
I go up to him. I put my hand on their forehead, and I cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
So I touch a creature and can either end one disease or one condition afflicting it.
Ooh, that's really good.
That is.
Yeah. Even though the condition is...
Also, Clef, I swear I thought you sounded.
Before you could go up and touch him, though, one of the nurses says, "Please just stand aside. We can take care of this."
I have a spell for this.
Yeah,
And
I could
I go up and do it anyway.
You should do it anyways.
I could hear what
Yep.
you said, Squire.
What's up?
What did you say? Because my headphones glitched.
Oh, I said, I don't know how much you missed, but I said the nurse told Natari just to stand aside. She could take care of it.
Ah,
We're dealing with a dying patient from the disease, the virus, Ebola 2.0.
Does the disease go away when I use Lesser Restoration?
You can't tell right away. There still is blood streaming down his face. If you look closely though, and it doesn't appear to be bleeding anymore. His eyes are still red, but you don't see any more blood trailing down his face. So yes, it seems to have worked. And the nurses, they are surprised, they're amazed by how just a simple touch has healed this man. And now you... Okay. Now everyone gets 300 experience.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, something was wrong with my headphones.
I needed to add
Can
some
you say that again?
mini games. I said the nurses were amazed that you healed the man and you have gained 300 experience.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. It's like us.
Sheesh. All right.
Well, that seemed to work.
So the rest of the evening is spent in the medical ward with Natari and picking carrots and weeds with
With us.
Udor and Menendez. The time is now encroaching late evening. And the man from the house steps out and says, I appreciate all the work you have done. The horse is now yours. And he pulls out a sundial and says, Sheesh, would you look at the time? It appears to be almost 11. I'm going to go to sleep.
Huh.
And slides
Yeah.
the sundial back into his back pocket.
We got things to do, so yeah, we'll be on our way.
Very well. Enjoy your horse. The Cookie is a magnificent horse. And
She looks
farewell.
Farewell. She looks very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Raised her myself.
You did a
And then
great
he
job.
slams the door and then probably goes to bed. It is now roughly 11. How do you guys wish to spend the rest of your evening?
I am still gonna help out at the medical ward because I can.
As you can.
Because why not? Yeah, I guess I'll go grab. Did he show me how to ride a horse?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't.
No. He said that.
You just got straight to picking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's
I'll just ask him in the
ask him
morning.
in the morning.
Yeah, just ask him in the morning.
The fact that me and Clesto said the exact same thing, almost at the exact same time, that is funnier.
Yeah, quite funny indeed.
Anyway, Micah, it's to the end.
Yeah, I guess
Horse.
I'll just wait in the morning. Oh wait, no, we gotta meet the old man. Was it morning or night? Should we meet him
night.
at 12?
Oh,
Do we
12
meet
at
him
night.
12 at night? And what
Or sorry,
time is
11
it
at
now?
night.
Is it? I think he said 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we head to the inn to meet the guy.
I thought it was
The tavern. It's the tavern.
Tavern. Yeah, the tavern. The tavernus.
Giant horse. There's your horse.
Yeah, but humongous. Hongolonongus.
Humongous hongalonga nonologongus.
A huge hunkapunkaloo's.
Serious ton hunger cougars.
Okay.
Oh.
This bit is getting out of control. I suggest we stop.
Yeah,
Okay. The horse is going to be sleeping as it does, just laying down on its side.
I thought horses slept.
They stand up, they sleep quiet.
They do.
They let the others sleep.
This horse likes to lay on its side when it sleeps.
If a horse is laying on its side, it means it's dead.
Well, this is a special horse that likes to lay on its side. In fact, you look into the stables, all of the horses are laying on their side. They're just straight snoozing. One of them even has the blanket over it.
Now,
He's snoring. He's just in dreamland.
yeah, he's just sweepy.
He's a little sweepy horse. Alright, I'm gonna move this. I don't want. Oh no, I put it on. Oh no, it's on the map layer and I can't touch it.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate.
Okay, I moved him. Alright. You two make your way to the tavern, as you said you would. You walk into the tavern. The tavern is still very lively patrons on either end of the tavern and all throughout the middle are enjoying their brews. Some are eating food, and it is quite lively here tonight. You scour the room, but you do not see the old man at first.
Yes, investigation. Look around for him.
Yep, please. Can we both roll investigation?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at this, right? I'm
It depends if
18
the
and
dice say you're
20.
gonna do. Yo.
17.
17. 38. You do not see the old man in the tavern yet. You look
Okay,
around, you walk through, weave in and out of different tables, and you do not happen to see where he is. The bar is open. There's a few seats open at the bar.
My question is there a table that's empty? Because my character just wants to sit down and get a drink.
Yes, there are a couple tables that are open and a few seats at the bar that are open.
My character sits at the open table and says,
Okay.
can I get a drink?
Who do you say that to? Well, you sit down, and a waiter does. Yeah, a waiter steps up and says, "Hi, welcome. How can I help you?"
Can drink, please.
All right. What would you like?
What do you have?
We have some fantastic meads, or are you looking for perhaps some type of ale?
Mead.
Mead? Right away, sir. Anything for you? Actually, are you sitting down at the table with him?
Who, me?
Yes.
Sure. Milk.
Very well.
God choice.
You guys just stayed at the tavern meanwhile.
He's kind of stared blankly because he doesn't, surprisingly, as a noble, he doesn't drink at bars much.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
The waiter runs
don't
off.
you drink a lot of wine?
Yeah, but you drink wine or milk, whatever your fancy thing, alone in your own house, sit by the fire. You
Yeah.
do that, not in bars. So
Waiter steps back and walks out with two pitchers. Puts one in front of the Goliath, with kind of a transparent purplish liquid. And in front of you is a very viscous white fluid in your wooden, not pitcher. How am I forgetting this word? Mug.
no.
Wooden mug.
Anyway, I immediately pass it to Gold and just say, for the drinks.
Well, thank you, sir, but this is not nearly how much it is. It's only going to be like 5 silver pieces.
Okay. Whew, startled me. Huh? Okay. Yeah, 5 silver. I'll pay for my own.
Only like, I think it's like a silver piece for your milk and 4 silver pieces for the mead.
Yeah, I'll just take a little silver. Yipperoni.
Are you still in the medical ward, Latari?
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing all he can to help out. And since he doesn't need to sleep,
That's
fair.
correct.
So up until now, you've done a great job, and all the patients seem to be resting and no longer in pain. All of them are asleep. But you can continue to chill there in case anyone wakes up.
Anyway, my character starts drinking the mead. Some small sips.
Small
do
sips.
they have like a chair anywhere in the middle ward?
Yeah, each room has a chair in it. And there's one like in the main entrance, or a couple chairs. So you have plenty of seating.
I just look at one of the people that works there. Do you mind if I sit in one of the chairs for a few hours? That's how my spells recharge.
Two nurses you said that to look at each other and they say, we don't mind. Thank you for all your help, though. We really appreciate it, and feel free to take one of those seats.
By the way, Squire, is that waiter
Yes.
still close enough to us for me to ask him a question?
Who, the waiter, or?
The waiter, yes.
You can raise your hand up or try to get the attention from the waiter.
Then, never mind. If he's not close enough, I was going to ask him if he knew where the old dude was.
Never mind, you said. You won't ask for help.
Nah, my character is just going to keep drinking.
Okay. As you guys are sitting there at your table, enjoying your fluids, from the other side of the tavern, you hear a commotion. One of the guys, very visibly drunk, begins going off about, all these fucking goblins. They can just all go fucking kill themselves. And another man says, I'll have you know that the finest leather is made by goblins. Stop being such a geezer, you old fucking fag. And then he says, who are you calling a fag?
My character
And then
looks visibly confused, proceeds to stand up and just starts walking toward the commotion.
so you go walk over there, and they keep going off on each other, yelling slurs. And he's, I'm not a fag. You're a git. A git. I'll have you know you're a wazik. And then they begin shoving each other.
I turn to Menendez and just say, let her help.
Yeah, he stretches, he finishes milk, and sits it down. Gets up and just jogs his way over and says, Gentlemen, no need to be such aggressive. We're all friends here. Oh, savvy. Goblins are pain, but goblins are useful.
They keep shoving each other, and they don't hear you over the commotion while yelling curses at each other. What you see, though, is a younger man, probably later teens.
If this breaks out into a bar fight, I'm getting into the mall.
Let's not do that. Let's,
No, I'm saying if it does.
Okay, if it does break, just try to just separate them as easily as possible. I guess I just try to get most of their attention just by whistling or just kind of waving, hello, over here.
They still don't hear you, and they keep continuing to yell at each other. When all of a sudden, on the far end of the bar, another door opens, revealing an older gentleman. You can't hear him over the commotion, but it appears he's kind of waving his hand, and you see his mouth move a bit, and both the men who are fighting suddenly freeze and fall to the ground limp. It appears all the life has been sucked out of them. They both their arms just kind of drop to their sides, and then their legs collapse under them.
No. No.
It is the older man.
I
Wanted to speak to you guys.
I proceed to.
And he walks over.
I put my hands in my pockets and just say, "Sup?"
What's up? He says, Ah, it is you. You guys have come. Sorry I'm late. Glad
No.
we hate all the commotion that happens around here sometimes, so I just had to put a quick stop to that. He pulls out one of the chairs at the table where the men were sitting and sits down. And he just casually takes a sip from the mug the man was drinking out of, and one of the two men.
I also take a seat.
Well, yeah, I guess you'll just grab an empty seat from a different chair. He's also like trying to get the. Are they lifeless? Can we tell that they're just dead, or are they just unconscious or asleep? Whatever.
Roll a perception check.
Medicine. I would say medicine.
Because I'm checking if they're dead. So medicine.
Yes. I guess either.
Yeah, they're both the same for me, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. What do you want to use to roll for it? I guess.
7.
Jeez.
Ha! D&D doesn't like me.
He's just sitting. They're both on the ground, just not moving, eyes closed. They could be dead, for all you know.
I rolled a medicine check and I just got a nat 20. Can I see if those two are still alive?
Let's see, yeah.
Squire.
Yeah.
Please answer me. Are those guys still alive?
I've whispered you in roll 20.
Yeah, he whispered you. I guess I'll just get him out of the way, and then just pull over a chair.
You just kind of push his arm out of the way that was kind of in the way of pulling your chair back, or pulling your chair to the table.
Seems to has a bit more fat on him than muscle. It's a bit saddening. And,
a bit of a heftier man, yeah. Looks like he's a frequent bar goer.
Okay.
And
Well,
the other guys seem to be like a younger man who was supporting, kind of defending the goblins. He's a bit of a younger man.
Yeah, we're here to talk. One of our friends is still at the medical ward helping. He's gonna be. He doesn't need to sleep too harshly, so he'll be there taking care of the sick. And what have I heard?
Why don't you go fetch him, or do you think you can tell him the story later?
Yeah, we can. I have a good memory. I can just recall it for him.
Very well. As he talks, you can detect a lack of confidence in his voice. He is a little bit reserved as well in his demeanor as he's sitting there across from you. But he does confidently continue sipping from the mug one of the two men were drinking out of, just claiming it for his own.
Just yeah, why not? Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's hear the story.
He stretches and goes, "Oh, my back. One thing I can tell you guys is never grow old. It sucks."
Well, as a dragon, I got a long ways to go.
Ah, you lucky son. Relish it while it lasts.
Losing an eye also sucks.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, my character who can't age anymore. He's just up like this.
My God was saying that to himself. He was saying, losing an eye also sucks.
Okay, well, you wanted to talk to us about something.
Ah,
here.
yes. Just 1 second. He puts his hand up and says, "Bartender, can I get another of what he's having?" And points down at the drink that he's drinking out of. One of the waiters comes out with a mug and slides it in front of the old man. I wish I knew what this was, but it's really good. And begins taking more sips from it.
Well, before you get on your ways, let's get this interaction. I don't know how to say this. Done.
Interaction. Oh, do you have a story for me? I would love a good story and beer. Please, entertain me.
You wanted to talk to us about something? mentioned this.
I don't remember.
He-
Speaking of, you're paying for this beer, right?
My
This is on
character-
you. Thank
my
you.
char- My character face toss is simply says, come on.
We can get on the drink. But yes, you wanted to talk about something yesterday. You were telling us to be here with a time. What was it? It was not a time dial.
Sundial.
Something. Yeah, it is time dial. Okay. The
Sundial.
time
Sundial.
sundown. No, time dial. Same thing. Whatever. Yeah, you wanted to talk about something. You told us to meet here at not 12, 11. Here we are. So what did you want to talk about?
Is it 11? He reaches in his pocket and pulls out the sundial. It doesn't look like it's 11 to me.
The sun's
Looks
not
like
out,
it's-
sir.
It looks like it's 11:30. You guys are late.
I thought you said you were late.
Did I?
My character turns to Menendez and say, forget it. He's already drunk.
We could just chill for a bit, take the night just to relax. I know you've been pleasing something because I heard a bunch of screams and yells of praise down by the thing while I was outrooting roots. Also, how many characters did we pick? Because I've got
My character just says, what sales putting on a show.
What was your question?
I was just asking the carrots stuff like that. How much did I pick? Because I think I was gonna take get like a portion, like a third of it, and hand the rest to him. To the guy.
You kept like like a bushel of carrots, which was not even a quarter of what you picked, or not even a quarter of each farm. So you picked probably a 10th, or you kept maybe a 16th of what you picked for your horse. A very small amount. I mean, it's a lot. That was a lot of picking
It's a
that you
lot.
did for several hours.
Yeah, and the horses do graze on grass a lot of the times. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just something cool and fancy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, I'll just say like, I don't. What was the word you used? We were saying
4?
some carrots. Just I just
Bushel?
put 4 carrots.
It was like a bushel,
bushel.
of carrots. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put a bushel of carrots.
Okay. Just, horse food or whatever you can eat
Yeah.
from the tomb.
Anyways, yeah, you wanted to talk, Mister.
He's just looking off in the distance, almost lifeless,
Yep. He's gone.
just completely still, not even moving. In fact, you can't even tell if he's breathing.
Can I feel like something he do.
Double medicine. Check again.
You can throw for a medicine check if you want.
Yeah. Can't spell carrots. What is wrong with me?
C-A-R-R.
Do we want
O-T-S.
to see if he's alive or not?
You
Up
do
to
that.
you.
Yeah, do that part. I want to check an Arcana check and see if he's doing something special. Because you don't just stare into the sun. Not sun, but the ceiling. I want to do an Arcana check specific because he cast a spell that made these two people go long.
16.
16. He's just, he appears to be awake. He's just
17
kind of
for the Arcana.
staring off into space.
got
You don't.
17.
You can't tell if he's casting a spell, or no. You can tell that he's not casting a spell right now.
Okay, because I don't know if he's in like some trance, a magical trance, or something like that. Because there's some spells that do that crap, where you see things and all that does.
Mhm.
All that jazz.
Anyway, my character just turns to Menendez and says he's drunk. Let's just chill. Wait for him to, undraunk.
I guess can I just poke him, see if he's like, try to wake him out of this gaze?
Yeah. He's like in a trance.
I just
You
shake him
poke
for a
him.
little moment.
He's like, oh, what are you doing?
Did
Do I know you?
Yeah.
He looks down at his empty mug and says, "Waiter, can I get another one, please?"
My character just Jack immediately says, "Stop this. We have to talk about something." You
Oh,
wanted
what do you have to talk about?
You wanted to talk, old man. My God.
Well, I guess I could tell you about my grandson.
Now what it meant.
Oh,
Tell
little
us
Jeffrey.
Tell us about the council.
Council,
The
yes.
council? Very well. Let's wait for some of the patrons to leave, and in the meantime, I'll tell you about my grandson, Jeffrey. Oh, what a good grandson.
My God.
What was that?
Just knocks his way and says, "Glad to meet you all night."
I
He's
just
not
said
as,
Jeff.
I don't love
I
him
just
as
said-
much as my other grandson, Ben, but he's quite the individual. He's going to be the king one of these days.
Jeffrey Bezos and bend over?
How did you know Bendover?
Oh, he's I've met him in what was the town name? I forgot.
Clarinus.
The city. Clarinus. Yeah, I met him in Clarinus. I used to live there.
What a good man. Next time you see him, tell him I said hi.
Yeah, we'll do. Yes, about the council. Can you tell about who and what they are, and specifically where can we? No, actually, just who and what they are. What are the council?
Very well. He stands up and says, "Please follow me. Let's go somewhere a little more private." He stands up and his back is hunched. He has one hand on his back 'cause he's suffering back pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
He begins walking to a more secluded part of the room, a corner where
Yeah.
there aren't a lot of patrons.
Yeah, we'll just guess get up, scoots in,
I follow him.
I guess I picked up the two knocked up, I don't know, I don't know what happened. The men just set him in the chair. It looked like they were like sleeping or something like that.
Yeah.
My gut says what happened. Just now unconscious, now still alive, unfortunately.
Okay, that's good. Just, yeah,
Pull up a
Yeah.
seat.
Cause it's technically not metagaming. Technically.
huh? Or what, man?
I was saying, it's technically not metagaming because I
Or
know
what?
for the telling you the guys are conscious.
That's
Huh?
not.
No. You could just say, hey, the guys are not dead.
Yep.
Like, okay, yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Anyway, my cat walks with the old man and sits down in the seat.
No man puts his drink down and says, "So, you want to hear about the council?"
Indeed.
He takes a sip from his drink and slams it down on the ground and says, "So, there's a lot to tell you about the council. Are you ready to hear it?"
My
Yep.
cat says yes.
Very well. He looks around at the room. I don't want anyone to listen or overhear. But if the rumors are true and your friend has been kidnapped by the council, well, say your prayers and wish him the best. He's probably already dead. I know because I too was once a member of the council before I had left. They had me doing terrible rituals and killing innocent people. 6 there are. 6 members of the council. It was me, a friend of mine, and 3 other evil wizards belonging to this council. Unfortunately, my friend died. To the highest one of them all, named Kopesh. Killed him in cold blood. Just one spell. And since then, I have been on guard, ready to fight them at any given moment, but thankfully it never came to that. and I had left.
Kopesh is a council member, you're saying?
Yes,
Highest,
Probably.
you said.
the strongest. All the council members are equal. Or so they say, but everyone knows that Kopej is the alpha, and the strongest of them all, and everyone listens to him.
Okay,
Point
keep
being-
talking.
The council was founded many years ago under the rule of King David I, right after the ending of Ragni. The time. What was that?
Oh no, sorry, I just heard that was tough. The thingamabob. Continue. Nothing.
It was a tough time. Let me tell you about that for a second. Many years ago, about 300 years ago, the time was great. And it was only my father who lived during that time. Told me the tales of the land and the wonderful rulership under Ragni until he underwent a terrible illness, who I believe was cursed by Kopej himself. Now, I only speculate this because Kopej has been around for almost an entire millennium at this point. But after Ragni and his wife were poisoned or cursed, his daughter went out to set sea and find a flower to cure them, but never returned. She said it was atop a floating island. And after they found their boat, completely all members of the boat dead, and the daughter never to be found, both Ragni and his wife died. And Sir David took rulership of Ragni and changed the name from Ragni to Clarinus. And in addition to that, he devised a council of the strongest wizards in the nation. 6, he said there should be. No more, no less. And throughout the ruling, it was said that the High Council would be there only to protect the nation, not to be involved in any politics. But that didn't last for very long at all. Under King David II, the same council members existed. And King David used their power for war, fighting other nations for power and wealth. And it was when King David III was in power. That is when I joined the High Council as a replacement. Through my ability to cast powerful spells, they saw me as a vital asset to the High Council and took me on as replacement to Ansgar, an old wizard who perished from age, believe it or not. And so, throughout the coming 100 years, I was a member of the council, and I can tell you, the council is evil, very evil, casting rituals to torture innocent souls in attempt to harvest a substance called vitae. It is used to extend one's life, and for other evil rituals, such as necromancy, on a vast scale. I never saw it happen, but before my leaving, I do believe the High Council was responsible for the undead. And with that said, as evil as the Council is, if your friend has been captured by them, chances are he's being tortured as we speak, and is going to be killed. But that scroll you have there, Chaos Rift. You don't have Chaos Rift, you have Power Word Gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The High Council is the only known group of association of people who can cast chaos spells. So it is true, casting that spell will grab their attention But do know they will probably kill you at any given notice, any moment. So cast that only if you are truly prepared to fight the strongest of wizards.
Okay. My character looks toward the old dude and says, is there a way we can save our friend?
I'm afraid I do not know. If you are powerful enough to take on these wizards, then surely cast the spell, grab their attention, and kill them when they approach. That will save your friend.
I turn over to Menendez and say, so, you said we have to get powerful just to destroy these guys? My character almost immediately cracks his knuckles and says, I want the fight.
There's one problem. He literally just said Koshbesh. He says I didn't mean that. Literally is the highest person, and there's multiple there. Is the supposedly they're all equal, but there's a chain of command with them. Is alive, and you will probably power word kill you. No, I mean he'll kill you. Let me rephrase that. He doesn't know power word kill. He would probably kill you pretty instantly, practically, because we don't know what they can do. We're not ready to fight these people. We cannot brute force this, what I'm saying. It's going to be very difficult.
That is true.
Well then, do you have a plan?
Well, what I've already said before is, what they're being held is, you said either the dungeon below the castle or the cathedral place in the place.
The cathedral place in the place. It's, well, let's go back to the map real quick. You can show him the map and have him help you.
Yeah, let me show him the map.
Okay. I'm gonna put Zan here. I'm gonna put a question mark over his head. That's a bad question mark. It doesn't even look like a question mark. This is a very nice map you have. So yes, Hermit Pier, the Cathedral of Hermit Pier, right here, is probably your best bet. If not, I advise you go to this graveyard and look for a tome that reads Kopesh. That may be your second best option. Let me add, though, there are only 4 members of the High Council. Their numbers are weak now. They will have trouble finding a 5th or even 6th member. As I have said, 6 there shall be, no more, no less. They are weak in numbers.
I'm looking at Menendez.
Their power is derived from their numbers.
I look over at Menendez and I say, you're not only a powerful wizard, but you're a smart one too. What should we do?
I'm not a wizard! I'm not a wizard, I don't look at books! He gets a little bit feisty about that.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Sorcerer, wizard, whatever. Same thing.
Well, how about we just say that's what Udor said? Just mislabeled him as a wizard.
It's like, I'm just, same concept. I can catchphrase things, so I can probably get their attention. It's just, I see 2 matters of doing this. Either I can, and he does this heavy air quotes, pretend to be, maybe be one of them, show that I'm powerful, but be in the end, assassinate them, basically, to weaken them. It's just,
he kind of moves back in his chair and says, what are you doing with your hands? Are you casting a spell on me?
Oh no, it's just meant to emphasize a word. It's just brings importance.
Magically emphasize it?
Huh? No, just...
Perhaps weaponize it?
No.
Words can be a weapon. No, it's not. Words can be a weapon, but no. It's just figure of speech. Simply put, figure of speech. Yes, I could pretend that, oh, I want to be them since there's a lack of members and they're growing weak. They may say, oh, this is a perfect chance to, and he's whispering this, by the way, he's not being loud about this. He's like, oh, this would be a perfect chance. They can try to prey on the chance to getting another one, but then actually in reality, they're not preying on anything, they're preying on their own demise. And so the problem is I don't know if there's an indoctrination method. I don't know, like they cast a spell on me or something like that. I don't know how that works. So there's that option where I can infiltrate them and then backstab them, and that's when y'all come in, because I could probably kill one from their sleep, but that's probably gonna be hard. But that's just an option. Or my other I've already planned for this. So you gave me this information. Is if they're held up in this cathedral-like place, we could. No, oh no, wait. I don't have the spell. We don't have that spell. Never mind. My bad. That spell's out the window because we don't have a teleport spell. For
Yeah,
everyone.
you don't.
So yeah, he stops him in his words like, scratch that, we don't have the right spell. So, never mind. Yeah, this newer version is what I know. We can't go gun blazing in. Not gun blazing. I mean, we can't go spell blazing in because we'll get shut down pretty instantly. We could attempt to stealth our way in, but I suspect there's a lot of defenses.
Well,
But if it
believe it or not, the cathedral is not protected at all. You can march right up to Hermit Pier, straight to their cathedral, and just walk in. It's a matter of knowing how to enter the chambers of the High Council.
And I'm guessing since you were there once, you were a High Council, would you know how to get into this cathedral?
Indeed. There's a series of chords you must play on their organ. And those vibrations will resonate with the cathedral itself and reveal a passageway to the chambers. I don't remember them, but I do have sheet music that I can give you that should be suitable to resonate with the cathedral.
Okay, what's funny about this is that my character has drums as one of his inventory items, so he could probably play the organ.
Well, I do wish I had more to tell you, but do you have any questions for me? I am
Yes.
a very old man. I know this realm like it's the back of my hand. He looks at the back of his hand and says, I don't remember that scar being there, actually. Or this. Have I always been this wrinkly? Maybe I don't know the back of my hand that well.
He does says okay. Well, he does say about the gravestone named Kaspesh. What about it? What makes it so special? What do we need to do to this thing?
So each of the members of the High Council have a special estate somewhere in the land where they spend their personal life and spend their wealth, riches. It is said that Kopej lives in his tomb.
Huh.
So when you find it, you may not be able to open it in traditional means, but perhaps casting a spell will open it. What spell that is, I am not sure. And whether or not he even lives in his tomb, that I am also unsure of. But making an acquaintance
What
with
if we-
Kopej
What if we
will probably be your best
what
bet.
if we explode the tomb, and with that, bury him in the rubble?
Perhaps.
That's. Huh? Sorry, what would you say?
I was saying, why don't we just explode the tomb and bury Kolpesh in the rubble?
That's if he's in there, but there's also one little issue.
This shelter will be his tomb if you get this help.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that could work. But yes. but we do not know if he's even in there, and if we explode it, if we do so say explode it, and he ain't in there, there's gonna be a major issue.
Yes, that would definitely get on his bad side. We do not want that. As it is currently, I am well aware of your situation with Clarinus and the crimes they have accused you of.
Yeah, it's stupid, but yes.
It is indeed. I have also been castrated out of Clarinus
Actually,
for
I
ridiculous
just realized-
crimes.
I just realized something. We can ask the old guy. This is out of character. We can ask the old guy if he knows the time schedules of when these, when the council members go into their personal places.
That's
Yeah,
a
you
good
can.
point to ask. Yeah, I guess we can ask that.
Go, I ask that specific question.
Well, not particularly. Usually in the evenings, of course. We only had our meetings very seldom. During only very special occasions or perhaps events that have occurred. And I do believe in this case, several prisoners of Clarinus escaping is worthy of a meeting with the High Council. But usually, they spend most of their life living their own personal life. Perhaps, though, you will certainly find your friend in the chambers at Hermit Pier.
Maybe. Just hope. It's the best we can do.
And I wish I could help you, though I am also a powerful wizard. Surely, the Council knows my weakness and will kill me instantly.
I'm guessing they would say, hey, you may have told them or something like that.
Well, in fact, they're actually searching for me to kill me. See, you are only removed from the council when you are killed. No one willingly leaves the council.
Huh.
And so, surely I will be killed. So I must remain here in solitude. Hiding from the council. Nemrect is the last place they would look.
I mean, yeah, you can hide under some people's noses.
Precisely. All right, gentlemen. It would appear it is getting quite late. And I do believe I must get back home to my grandson. He stands
Yes,
up
indeed.
straight, tall and straight, and then hunches his back over willingly and puts his hand on his back and be like, I must resume being an old man. He says, you boys have a good rest of your day. It was nice having the story. And hobbles out. Proving that it was all an Elias. He's not actually some crippled old man.
Okay, but that's a pretty good idea.
Glad that it was safe, Squire.
He said, you gentlemen have or you boys have a good rest of your evening.
No. The Elias? You mean Alias?
Oh my god, yes, Alias.
What happens? Yeah. Wow. Huh. Who would have thought?
The whole time that's going on, is there anything happening in the medical ward?
No, you've done a splendid job at
Anyway,
healing and keeping these
we
patients stable.
We should probably go back to the map itself. The village map.
I am gonna go pee.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, we know that that's gonna happen now. So we got. Okay, so this is what I've written down so far. Cosbesh, highest council member, has been around since millennia, has poisoned. Regeni was poisoned by Cosbesh. There's six. Can be six total members. There's a total of four left. Four left. And then I also have King David using the council members as ways and means to name Cosbesh. The Cathedral, can't pronounce it right. No guards. The old man who was a member. Ansgari, well, yeah, he was basically replaced. He was known as the Kopesh.
Sorry, Kopesch.
The fuck is that
Kopesh.
name?
Kopesh.
The fuck is
Kopesh.
that type of name? That sucks.
Ansgard was replaced. I don't think that's how you pronounce his name, but that's just how I've written it. Old man was meant to replace him. The people torture souls to get things to extend their life. I put under the names liches because I don't think liches do that. So they're doing a lot of necromancy. Series of chords on the organ can open the tombs. The organ
He
can
told
be.
not to read this. He would be pissed.
The organs open a passageway. Crispus spends his time in his tomb for meetings. Okay, that's what I put down so far. Of what I
Alright.
recall.
Also, this almond was so fuzzy, I thought it was a plum. It might be moldy.
Ah, that's disgusting. Squire,
You know,
that's disgusting.
peaches are fuzzy too. They're very they have fuzz on them all over them.
Gotta get 'em out.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I just realized something. We're no longer playing D&D, we're playing, freaking Hitman.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed.
We have to find clever ways to kill the High Council. As well as not get caught by citizens.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. The only major plan I can think of is the indoctrination, the infiltration method. But who knows? If they're
Infiltration and indoctrination.
Well,
You're
keep in
gonna-
mind, they're wizards.
You're
We
gonna
can get
infiltrate the High
anti-magic,
Council and indoctrinate
we kinda
them.
get-
You break in. Have you heard of the? Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior?
what's
What's the cleric?
Can I
Oh
tell-
no, what's the
Can I tell you about it? Lord and Savior. Fire that.
It's,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
just
the,
brace
like,
in.
cleric.
Yeah. I forgot what's the Dragonborn gods. What do they pray to? Because that's what he. What's their name? I forgot. I had their name. The person's name, because he is religious. He has a person he's believing. He just never said anything.
Bahamut? Probably? From what I understand of D&D lore, they are a draconic god of justice.
It may be that, but there's different ones for. There's one.
Anyway,
Yeah, Bahamut.
I say fast. We go back to the end.
Yes. Yeah, it is Bahamut, the father of Dragonborns. That guy. You the believer.
Biomath.
Bahama, not Bahamut. No, that's different. Bahama.
Obama.
Obama.
No, I took a screenshot. I'll send it in general. No, Bahamut is different from Bahamut. Two different people. One's a bug person. One's a father of Dragonborn.
Ah. Okay. You choose to go to the inn. And when you walk in, you're greeted by the same man who greeted you before and says, "Ah, welcome back to the Cunning Zebra. How may I help you?"
We're just taking we're coming in to relax and sleep again.
Very well. Well, the mayor told me to let you guys in on the house. So tonight is free. You guys have a splendid evening.
Thank you.
Do think for a moment. Yeah.
Am I just
Uh,
staying at the medical ward all night, making sure nothing happens?
Yeah, you can do that. You can just meditate in your chair.
He doesn't even have to meditate. He just has to not move.
he literally just stands still.
Yeah, he can see and hear and everything. He just can't really move or it interrupts the long rest.
The construct thing, yeah. I
And I
know,
couldn't imagine having to do that.
Speaking of long rest, ahoy.
long rest ahoy.
Indeed, long rest. Farewell, gentlemen. Have a good evening.
What, did he just poof? Who'd you poop? Oh. Oh, no, Squire's talking to Zane. Okay.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
yeah. And I think with that, we should call this a recording.
Yeah, you can stop it there. It's just,